Hello, good evening, YouTube. Welcome back to another series of my education and ways of remembering easy nursing concept that we will need as nurses for the remainder of our careers and for new nurses and for new graduates. And so basically I've been doing a lot of series on ways to remember nursing process and things that I've used that have helped me in order to master the process and be able to recall the information easily. And today, first off, thank you for coming again. Thank you. I appreciate it. Um, so I I've been having problems for a while learning and remembering hypokalemia and hyperkalemia. And so I came up with some easy concept that I believe that would help anyone that's struggling with hyper and hypokalemia. And hypo and hyperkalemia is something that we have to know. That is nursing 101. You cannot be a nurse and not know the signs and symptoms of hyper and hyperkalemia. That is a fundamental of nursing. Every nurse must know the basics. And I've learned it over the years, but each time I've learned it, I've forgotten it. Then I see it on exams, and it shows up on exam like all the time. I've remembered it, forgotten it, remember it, forgotten it, remember it. So I said to myself, there must be a way for me to get it in my brain. So for the future, I will know once I see it, I will know what it is. Whatever the question is, I will remember it. So I came up with this concept of remembering it. So the way I look at it is like this: hyperkalemia, the 7.5. Okay, just baseline 7.5 hyperkalemia. How do I remember it? So first, what I do, I separate the word hyper and kalemia, and then I write kalemia under it. And then I change the name from kalemia to polemia. So now we have hyperpolemia. With that being said, so now once I look at change it to polemia, I also change the L to T. So now it's polemia. So now I'll always remember that the P stands for paralysis, okay, and the L, which I change into the T, becomes a high T wave, and the M now becomes muscle, and if you change it around to W, you get muscle weakness. So I change from hyperkalemia to hyperpatemia. Patemia. So whenever I see hyperkalemia, I see patemia. And while if you remember patemia, you know exactly the signs and symptoms. And also, when I change the L to T for high T wave, once you have high T wave, automatically that tells you dysrhythmia. Automatically. So on an exam, a quiz, a state exam, wherever you see it, you'll always remember patemia. Okay, what are the signs and symptoms of hyperkalemia? The signs and symptoms are paralysis, muscle weakness, tall T wave, and as I said, and dysrhythmia. But whenever I see tall T wave, automatically to me it goes to dysrhythmia. So those are the way that I came up with for me to remember hyperkalemia, and hopefully this can help somebody that's struggling with hyperkalemia to get it in their head so they have the information and be able to recall it and be able to apply it. And for hypokalemia, what I've done, the same thing, similar, but I've separated the hype and hypo, and I've kept the PO, and I turned the PO into paresthesia, like paresthesia. So whenever I see the word hypo, I change the PO into PA for paresthesia. That's numbness and tingling. So I always remember it. And then you remember, if hyper is tall T wave, then of course hypo will be low U wave. So those are the two ways that I came up with, ways for me to remember hyper and hypokalemia. Hopefully this can help somebody that are struggling with remembering these two very important, fundamental, I mean, nursing 101 that will impact your career and exam taking for, I think, the majority of our nursing life, because hyper and hypokalemia is a must to know. It's a must. Um, Thank you for viewing this video. I appreciate it. And as I always say, do the work. And if you can't love yourself, how on earth you expect someone else to love you? Thank you again.